Based on your illness and physical condition, Mrs. Thomas, I regretfully recommend we terminate the pregnancy. My heart sinks to my stomach. I can't believe what I just heard. Were my chances of being a father over? I traced the wires of the medical devices to my wife's arms and chest. Reaching emotional depletion, I searched my wife's exhausted and loving eyes for guidance. Sitting in silence, I decode her stern gaze and respond, "Thank you, doctor, but we'd like to proceed with the pregnancy." Disappointed by our decision, the doctor rises from her stool and saunters into the boisterous hallway. Closing my eyes, I place my left hand on my wife's stomach and the other on her feverish forehead and declare, "You will live. You will survive." That was nearly 11 years ago, and today I'm proud to announce that my son is a thriving, fun-loving 10-year-old, and my incredible wife advocates for people with critical illnesses. You're currently standing at the precipice of making a hard decision. Do you give birth to your innermost ambitions and aspirations, or do you succumb to the pressures of adversity and people who believe that termination is your best option? The former opens the doors to success, happiness, and fulfillment, while the latter leads you down the spiraling path of anxiety, depression, and regret. Sometimes it's hard to make a life-changing call when you're pushed by the winds of influence. But let me tell you something. You are too far into the pregnancy of your dream, your goal, or your purpose to abort it right now. It's time you place the proverbial hands of belief on the womb of your desires and declare, "You will live, you will survive." Never terminate the offspring of your future based on adverse circumstances, failed attempts, or someone else's prognosis of your ability. You must step into your strength and tell the opposition, the naysayers, and the so-called experts that you will proceed with the pregnancy. God did not impregnate you with vision, dreams, and purpose to have you terminate them before their due date. You must come to the point that even if you must give birth by yourself, you will not only survive, but you will also show the world what the outcome of belief looks like. I understand that you may feel mentally, spiritually, financially, and emotionally exhausted, but let me tell you something. You're only in the first trimester of your destiny. When you're greeted by the intensity of adversity, you must activate that warrior side of you and declare, "Yea, though I walk through the valley in the shadow of death, I shall fear no evil." If you were not meant to carry that dream to full term, you would not have been chosen as the matriarch or patriarch of your ambitions. You would not have ever been seen as a fit parent to nurture your aspirations from infancy to maturity. But because you've been selected, you must remind yourself that you are fearfully and wonderfully made, and in all these things, you are more than a conqueror. I don't know about you, but I'd rather die giving birth to my dream than to live in regret and anxiety. This is Coach L reminding you that your faith will determine the fate of your destiny.